Good afternoon, Gettysburg. I'm Bryce Bladen, and you're watching the Warrior W.I.RE. Welcome back to the show, Gettysburg. We're happy to come back and give you guys a recap of what happened this week. And from what I can tell and from the script that I have right now, it is a lot of stuff, which is really, really good. So let's go over the first thing that we're going to be talking about. So, as you all know, homecoming is coming up. October 5th is when the actual dance date is. We have a little bit of a skit to show you guys. So we're going to show you what not to do to prepare for homecoming. Let's go take a look.
Guys, I lost my ticket. Can I buy another one?
Sorry, man. Can't pay at the door.
Dude, I got $5. Can I get a ticket to homecoming?
Sorry, boy. Tickets are $10.
Hey guys, I got my ticket. Can I go in there?
Enjoy.
Have fun, man.
Thank you.
Alright, Gettysburg. Don't be that one guy. Please don't be that one guy that shows up at the door without a ticket or has lost their ticket and asks if they can buy one, because you cannot. So make sure you have already bought your ticket before you go to the dance. Tickets are $10, not $5. The tickets will be on sale from September 25th to October 4th, so make sure you grab one. You can find them during all of the school lunches, so A, B, or C. For those who don't already know, the homecoming dance is October 5th from 7 to 10 p.m. So that's great, guys. Make sure you get yourselves a ticket. It really helps out just the whole school in general. All right, next segment, This Week in History. Colin is coming back showing us what happened in the news this week. So let's go check it out.
On This Week in History, we will look into the departure of a famous ship, construction of a very famous building, and a very crazy year. On September 16, 1620, the Mayflower departed from England. The ship was headed for Virginia, but as we all know, it didn't quite make it there. Instead, it landed in Cape Cod, Massachusetts on November 21st. The Mayflower carried 102 passengers to the New World. On September 17, 1787, the United States Constitution was signed. At the time, it started with 10 original amendments that were guaranteed to every American. Now there are a total of 26 amendments. On September 18, 1793, George Washington laid the cornerstone on the United States Capitol building. The U.S. Capitol building is home to the legislative branch in the United States government. The building was completed in 1800, only to be burnt down in 1814 by the British during the War of 1812. But it was rebuilt and now is a building seen across the world as freedom and patriotism. On September 19, 1881, President James A. Garfield died to his wounds. He was president for only 4 months before being shot. He was at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad when his assassin stepped out of the corner and fired 2 shots at him. The first one grazed his arm, but the second lodged into his pancreas. He died 80 days after being shot. On September 20th, 1881, President Chester Arthur became the 3rd president to serve in 1 year. It began with Republican Rutherford B. Hayes, whose term ended. It was officially turned over to Republican James A. Garfield, who was shot 4 months into his presidency, and then finally to Republican Chester Arthur, who finished out Garfield's term, which ended in 1885. For This Week in History, I'm Colin Arnold.
Thank you, Colin. It's always great to see what he can come up with and show for you guys this week, especially throughout the history. So speaking of history, something that's a very controversial topic is video game violence. Obviously, it's been in the news a lot recently, and we've just decided to talk about it here on the Warrior W.I.RE. So we have some kids talking to you guys today on whether or not video game violence is caused by video games. So let's go check it out.
There has been lots and lots of crimes, shootings, and violence going on here in the United States. And Donald Trump and the politician blames it on video games. But video games really the reason why there's been lots of violence and shooting going on here in the United States. Experts says video games are not the reason why there has been lots and lots of violence going on here recently. And that is why we are here to find out, to ask lots of students here in Gettysburg to see if video games are really the cause of violence.
Well, sometimes does, but there's like a mature thing on that. But video games does not cause violence because it makes creativity for others, other players, and I think they help out. That's it.
I'm sure that there is some psychological component when it comes to playing video games, but I would say the effects of that aren't as severe as some would think.
Depends on what kind of video game it is and what kind. It depends on the video game and the person, really. I mean, different people react different to video games, and some people are just a little messed up in the head and they starting violence and stuff because of video games. But I mean, not everybody's like that.
Yeah, well, I play a lot of violent video games too. Do you think I'm dangerous, or do you feel threatened?
I'm not. No, you're not threatening or dangerous.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Miguel, for that quick insight onto video game violence. Now moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we have a sports coverage for you this week. So let's roll a quick recap reel before we get into the scores.
I'm walking down that road, where did all the flowers go? They say we're supposed to grow, learning from the highs and lows. All eyes lying on me, all begging me to play the role. 'Cause I'm gonna get it right, I'm gonna get it right. They can try to hold me down, but I'm gonna get it right. When the sky is filled with smoke and fire, I'm gonna get it right. All I want is something better in the purple light. They can try to hold me down, but I'm gonna get it right. All my dreams are running wild, I'm gonna chase them down. They said you're gonna lose your mind, hurry up, you're out of time. I said I will rise and shine, even in the coldest night. 'Cause I'm gonna get it right, I'm gonna get it right. They can try to hold me down, but I'm gonna get it right. When the sky is filled with smoke and fire, I'm gonna get it right. All I want is something better in the purple light. They can try to hold me down, but I'm gonna get it right.
All right, very cool highlight reel. Lots of stuff going on in the sports front, as always, from Gettysburg. So it's great to see, what's happening around, because obviously we can't be at two places in one time. So yeah, it's great to see just what's happening. All right, let's jump into our list of sports scores. We're going to start on Monday. So boys soccer had their Spirit Night against Biglerville. Final score was Gettysburg 1 to Biglerville 2. Which was quite unfortunate, but hey, soccer team always tends to turn that back around. They'll get another one, all right? Girls volleyball played against James Buchanan and lost 0-3. The field hockey team played Kennerdale and won with a final score of 1-0. Tuesday, the boys soccer team played against Dover. The final score was Gettysburg 2 to Dover 1. The girls soccer team also played Dover that day and won 3-0. The girls volleyball lost against New Oxford with a score of 1-3. On Tuesday, the boys cross country crushed the competition with Andrew Hernizen finishing in first, Drew Cole in third, and Jacob Bordado finishing in eighth. The girls cross country went 2-1 with Ann Bear in first, Kelty Oster in third, and Marin Christ in sixth. Wednesday, the girls tennis team played against West York and won with the final score being 3-2. The girls field hockey had their Spirit Night against West York, but the final score came out to be a tie 0-0. Volleyball played Greencastle, but unfortunately they lost with a score of 0-3. Thursday was quite a quiet day. Girls tennis team beat Dover 5-0. Tonight, Friday, we have a Gold Out game sponsored by Mini-Thon, so be involved and make sure you're there. Plus, don't forget to wear a gold t-shirt for free admission into the game. Speaking of gold shirts, we have a small promo video for that, so let's go take a look.
Max and I are here to kick off Mini-Thon. September is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month, and the color of the month is gold. So Mini-Thon is sponsoring a Gold Out football game on September 20th, next Friday.
So be sure to pick up a Gold Out shirt during any of the 3 lunches.
Shirts cost $10 and give you free admission to the football game.
And the Legends Wrestling match.
Money spent at this and other Mini-Thon events contribute to your $100 donation total.
And that total gets you into Mini-Thon.
Register for Mini-Thon online today and see Mini-Thon members with any questions.
We hope to see you on September 20th for the Gold Out game. Let's tackle childhood cancer together.
Don't forget that the gold t-shirts also get you into Legends Wrestling match coming up, so be involved and show your school spirit. Speaking on Mini-Thon, next week you can participate in Goat Yoga on the 28th. Also, if you have any ideas or clips from some of the games that you want to feature, please feel free to share those with us using the QR codes found by the stairwell and the library doors. Also, don't forget we have a Spirit Week coming up. On Monday, we have Morning Monday. Tuesday is Tie-Dye Tuesday. Wednesday, we have Wild West Wednesday. Thursday is Trendy Thursday. And Friday is the Warrior Whiteout Friday. So feel free to dress up and participate. Show your school pride. All right, so that's going to be the basic amount of our information this week. Weather over the weekend looks very hot, unfortunately, with 87 on Saturday and a high of 90 on Sunday. Both days are going to be partly cloudy. So, hey, go outside and enjoy some fresh air. Unfortunately, that's going to be all for this week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bryce Bladen, and we will catch you in the next episode. Have a good weekend, everybody.